What's up guys, Americana back here with another video. All of our BTC pairs as well as dominance charts are in perfect alignment, and it's my opinion that they're screaming the best of this market is yet to come. The best part of this is sentiment is at an all-time low, especially out of the altcoin market, which is where the majority of my focus has been over the last 2 months. With that being said, let's go ahead and dive into the video so I can show you exactly what I'm talking about. Alright guys, I'm going to try to mention it in every video this week, but I had a video perform a little bit better last week, and I actually just had a chart up and I was talking and ranting. It was pretty fun for me to make, honestly, and you guys seem to enjoyed it. It performed a lot better. So we're going to try to slow things down in these videos. We'll try to keep, same chart up here, really digest a few things about it, talk about it, bring in some other points, maybe not showing a chart, but just explaining it. A lot of you guys do your own research and own things and stuff like that. So you guys know what I'm talking about. If I just reference something, I don't think I need to pull up everything. But with that being said, hopefully you guys enjoy a little bit faster video in terms of length of time, with a little bit slower pace in the terms of the amount of information that we're covering. So let me get some feedback on that if you guys do have an opinion. And like I said, for the second time, now we'll get into the video. All right, so I want to point out first, this chart is beautiful in my opinion. No matter what's happened over the last few months, no matter what sentiment is, I've been doing this stuff long enough, guys, where I'm pretty unfazed by it. The chart is the chart, and you really can't change it. You can't change what it means. I had a bunch of people argue me over the last week about, put down the charts, bro. Bitcoin's going to zero. Like, what type of dumbass advice is that, dude? Put down the charts. The one thing that can't lie to me, to go believe narratives and sentiment, and that's just the stupidest shit I ever heard in my life. But anyways, I'm a firm believer. You show me the chart, I'll tell you the news. Every piece of information that you could possibly need is baked into the chart. Whether good or bad, there's a chart out there that will protect you. There's a chart out there that will tell you where to put your money. There's a chart out there that will tell you what's coming next. Firm believer in that. And one of the best charts right now, in my opinion, is Others BTC. We just had a weekly buy signal get confirmed, which is awesome in my opinion, especially at this phase of the cycle where I think things are finally in perfect alignment. Even though it took longer than normal, even though it took a lot of pain to get here, I really do believe things are finally just in a beautiful assortment of alignment. That's at least where I'm placing my money, and that's what we're going to talk about in this video here. I recently coded these gold lines that you see on my indicator into my indicator, and what I wanted to capture here, we do have these green arrows. These are bullish divergences. Let me scroll down so I can make sure. Yep, you guys can see that. But those are bullish divergences. I don't know why. Did I have Bollinger Bands on here? I don't need those. Let me go ahead and take this off. Apologies. But these green arrows in here, right, are simply bullish divergences between these moves on momentum. You guys can see price, there's BTC price moved down, but momentum within the same, what I call a zero line cross, right? So within the same block of bearish momentum had a higher high or a higher low, while price made a lower low. So that is what's going to signal the green bullish divergences to trigger. Now, something I wanted to capture, something I thought was super important to capture, and one thing I find super interesting, right, is I am a firm believer that we can have some sort of trend on here. Multiple things or multiple moves in momentum kind of aligning, whether they're squeezing, whether there's divergences between them, whatever have you, and that's something that I wanted to capture. Now, that is what we will see reflected on these gold lines in here. I don't want to mess up my chart too bad, but we'll take a vertical line right here, as well as, suppose it'll be right there. And so you see this vertical line drawn from here to here. This is our lowest point on momentum here with the previous lowest point, and momentum has ticked up one time on the weekly time frame or whatever time frame you're looking. So we do trigger, and then price moved lower there. So we had a similar thing, but with already having a cross on the zero line. This is really not what I intended this video to be about, so just please bear with me. You can see higher low and then price lower low. So that's how we get those gold lines to show up. You can see they've been absolutely, printing in here. We've had two massive ones show up, as well as some bullish divergences as well. And we have now printed this weekly buy signal as well as confirmed our most recent, what I would call macro bullish div. Now, you might be asking, why is this important? It looks like we've had some buy signals appear earlier this cycle. It looks like we've had macro bullish divs appear earlier in the cycle. And to that point, I would agree with you. I cannot deny that. But just like we do with all of my analysis or what I've subscribed to, I need other things lining up with it to give it confluence. We have been monitoring others BTC monthly momentum curling up in this area, and that has been a key factor of kind of being bullish on these altcoins during this time. And we can see it reflected in others BTC as well. I mean, it's held up nicely since June of 2025, even on October 10th, even through all these pullbacks into the 90Ks, and then actually kind of been breaking out on this recent move down in Bitcoin, which I find very, very interesting. But let's also add in ETH BTC in green and Bitcoin dominance in blue here. Now, let's look at some of these past buy signals that we've had. We can even look at, past macro bull divs. We'll look at this buy signal. And so now let's look at where others BTC was during that time. Or sorry, not others BTC. Let's look at where Bitcoin dominance and ETH BTC was during that time. ETH BTC at macro highs. I know, and the way I talk about the market is Bitcoin dominance in here. I was bearish on Bitcoin dominance. I thought the altcoin market was going to do well, while ETH BTC was at a macro floor. Another indication that the altcoin market was going to do well, which last summer and over last summer, it did do well, right? So I need things in certain places to give validity to what I'm talking about, right? Here we have the opposite scenario. We have ETH BTC way too high coming out of a bearish regime. I know this thing probably has to get down to some sort of macro floor when we look at past cycles. And Bitcoin dominance is already at its macro floor, which I know that needs to get to some sort of macro high for that to be valid. So this showing up in here, kind of just happenstance noise that we can ignore, I guess you could say. Very similar thing with this buy signal in here. We're really not in any different situation at this time in August of 2023. Midpoint BTC, really no macro floor. Getting close in here, November of 2024. And we actually did have a good run out of the altcoin market. If you think back to November 2024, right? This is when XRP had its massive run. There was some fun in the market, even though it wasn't reflected in Bitcoin dominance and ETH BTC doing what it typically does. So now we started kind of actually having a little bit of fun in the market, but still not in the specific place that we're talking about, which for me was going to have to be getting down back somewhere in this area. Really even a little bit more critical than that. Getting back down into this area was the kind of place that I had in mind. Now that we've actually moved down to that area, now that Bitcoin dominance has actually found a top, I do think this has some validity to it. This buy signal has some validity to it, as well as these multiple macro bull divs that we have stacked up. Now, do we have any other points in time that we can look for these things? Well, yes, we do. We do have this time back in here with this these bull divs showing up, but not really good enough data on Bitcoin dominance and others BTC at the time. It's just too old, right? So we really only have one cycle that we can look at, and that's going to be the 2019 to 2021, 2022 move that we had in here. And what do we have? Obviously, macro bull div with our buy signal showing up in here. Now, simple eye test, or what I think is a simple eye test. You can look at this however you want, but regardless of really how you look at it, I do think it points to there being much more left in the cycle and altcoins being where you want to be positioned. So when I say simple eye test, and we kind of mentioned this in another video, I'm looking for a move down on Bitcoin dominance and a flat move, looking for a move up on ETH BTC and a little pullback. So is there any place in here, right, where I can say that something like this happened, right? Whether that be this move on Bitcoin dominance up in here, whether that be this move right here, TC, similar thing, whether that be that move there, whether that be that little blip right there, and then pullback. It's my idea that we're more aligned with being in somewhere in this area right here. Now, if we look at when this is February of 2020 to July of 2020. If you guys are familiar with the history of anything, we know we had COVID capitulation crash during that time. It was very, very interesting for that to kind of be the final flush out of the market. To have Bitcoin pulled up. Obviously, a little bit different than in here, but that rotation taking place all throughout right here, which I find really interesting to see that rotation taking place all throughout right here, where we start to see similar signs with others BTC breaking out, Bitcoin dominance, and ETH BTC all lining up, pointing to being in a place like this. Okay, I can take any number of charts. Well, let's just go ahead and do total 2. Actually, let's do total 3. And we'll take that kind of time frame in here. Again, from February in here to, what did I say, July, somewhere in there, right? We don't have to be super specific. You can see all of this taking place before the most euphoric phase of the cycle, right? Much left, or a lot left in the cycle. And these were the early signs, getting these moves or getting these buy signals to show up, getting others BTC to start squeezing on the monthly time frame, which we do have as well. I'm not going to show it in this video in here. Getting Bitcoin dominance and ETH BTC to align. Very, 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 very important. Now, one thing to note is some altcoins during this time, yeah, they did okay. They at least remained flat. But what we did start seeing was Ethereum catching some legs, majors catching legs, all of those things. And then these other altcoins that ended up lagging behind a little bit, catching up into this part of the move, right? The euphoric part of the move. Regardless, I think it does point to really, really fun times ahead. This is one simple chart. So if you guys are just tuning into these videos or to this video here, and you haven't watched my other videos, I've 800 something YouTube videos. I specifically started this channel right in here when ETH BTC was bottoming, because I knew when ETH BTC bottoms, that's kind of the first phase. And that's when fun happens or starts to happen in the market. And that's when obviously you want to launch a channel around crypto, because stuff is dead for years at a time and viewership is at all-time lows. We have somehow found ourselves in a situation where we've had these things show up, yet fear is at an all-time high, viewership is at an all-time low, all these things. I say all that to say I have plenty of other videos supporting this thesis right here, why I think this will play out, even stuff talking about macroeconomic factors and things like that. But I wanted to kind of cover this now that we have this buy signal show up on others BTC. We've even talked about all these charts that you're seeing on chart here on their monthly time frame, the momentum lining up as well. Bitcoin dominance monthly momentum is about to close its first month in the red. ETH BTC monthly momentum is still moving up, very close to crossing over to the green. Others BTC monthly momentum is lagging ETH BTC a little bit, but still moving up, and we're getting the positive sign of weekly buy signals and things like that. So I really do think this is all still one same cycle. I don't think this is a bear market. I think looking back in a year, 2 years, we'll be like, oh, that was a really bad mid-cycle correction. Typically, bear markets are not this short before we reach these capitulative levels, which I cover in another video this week, which I covered in videos last week. And we still have all these same dynamics showing up that say like, hey, the best of times is still yet to come. So that's just my personal opinion. You guys on YouTube, I feel like, are a little bit more open to ideas like this, or a little bit more, what's the word? I'm not sure the word I'm looking for, but you can take in other ideas than just the mass, it's a bear market idea for your cycle bro idea. But my social media, it is just a cesspool right now, especially TikTok. If you guys want a good laugh, go look at my TikTok. These dudes are going to be so wrecked. It's not even going to be funny. I've been bull posting, like I said, doing exactly what I'm doing, right? I'm not just saying stuff just to say stuff. But they're like, you're an idiot, this, that. I cannot wait to drop the exit liquidity on their head, or on their head. I'm trying to be a better person. I'm trying to be nicer. Ultimately, it doesn't bother me, but I have kind of been a dick. I even wanted to put up everybody's like profile picture that faded me on TikTok on the wall behind me, but I'm not going to do that. I've determined I need to spread love and positive vibes. But anyways, it's my opinion. We're all pretty rich. I'm really not even worried about this pullback as much as it has sucked. I I feel like I have the clarity. I know I have the clarity to see through it and see this for what it actually is. It's going to, if you stay strong, it's going to work out in your favor. I can assure you of that. And yeah, we're just wait and see if it plays out. That's where my money is. Patience is needed. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys can see the confluences that I was talking about. I do have a free Discord. The link for that is in my bio if you guys are interested. If you guys are traders, I have a bunch of free tools in there for day trading, swing trading, really just any kind of trading that you want to do. I mean, I've really dedicated a lot of time for building tools that I find useful and then giving those away to you guys. All you have to do is sign up for one of the affiliate links in there. There's no additional monthly cost or anything like that. There's no subscription, nothing like that. As long as you're affiliated, you can get access to all the same tools that I use. I do have some paid indicators that I am working on. A few of them are in beta testing. If you guys are interested in being beta testers, please, 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 please join the Discord. I want y'all's feedback. I want these things to be easy to use for you, because if it's not easy to use, there's no point in using an indicated system if it's not going to make sense to you. It's supposed to make your life easier, make your trading easier, things like that. So if you guys are interested in beta testing, I have an announcement in my Discord on how to access that. And yeah, all I need from you guys is feedback. If you guys have any feedback on these videos, if you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, make sure to let me know. I'm always down to chat, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.